Hello, my lovelies. Let's see if I am live or not. Now I know what I forgot in my German life, my coffee. I'm a coffeeholic. So I'm not sure if the notice went out yet. You know that I am on or not. Let's see. Maybe just say hi and join. Oh, da ist sie, die Vera. Hallöchen. Hello, everybody. Hey, guys. Thank you for joining me. Thursday night. Let's bring color to our life. And you have a chance to win. We're starting our, I think it was 2 years ago when I had my Rocking Christmas lives where you were able to win something. I'm going to do that up to Christmas for you. Not as many items as that at that time, but tonight you can win a little jar of paint. Where about it? Of your choice. So this is still empty, and you can tell me which color you would like to have for free. Hi Jill, thank you for joining. What you have to do for that. Hi Nina. Hi everybody. Thank you for joining. So what you have to do to win, you have to comment on the video, you have to like the video, you have the chance to win on Facebook, and this is also on Instagram. So if you hop over to Instagram, you can also win another jar there. Same thing, like the video, comment on the video in Instagram and on YouTube also. On YouTube, you also have to follow my channel. So that's the option for YouTube. But you have a chance on every channel. And if we reach 30 likes and 60 comments, I'll throw in another jar. So this goes till midnight. So if somebody is watching replay, you have a chance till midnight German time. It is now 7 p.m. over here in Germany. So you have another 3 hours. Well, I can't count. 19, yeah, 3 hours. 5 hours. Christ. I'm gone. I'm totally gone. Another 5 hours to comment on that video. I'm already at 9 p.m. I'm sorry. It is with German time and Eastern Standard Time. I'm always getting confused. Don't tell anybody. It's embarrassing. So till midnight German time, you have a chance to comment and to participate. And after that, I'll check for a winner, which will be announced then tomorrow in the comments of the video. So guys, again, make sure you like, you comment, you switch over to other channels, you tell other people so we get more likes on it. To get 30 likes. So that's this is not, you don't have to tell other people, but it would be nice if you would do so. So that's not for the for being able to win something. Yeah. Alrighty. So, and the more you comment, the more chances you have. So the comments are basically, hi Tanya, and it is only open to Europe. My apologies, but I can't send, worldwide. This is then basically just too much. But I'm sending throughout Europe if you win something. So, as I said, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Make sure you switch to all of those channels. You can do that after the live is finished because there's the same thing. If you comment till midnight, my time, you'll have a chance to win. Okay, guys, so now, enough talking. Let's get going. I hope you're all right. And I started yesterday this little cupboard. And we've just done in the German life the second coat on the sides blending. And we started the first coat on the drawers. just a tiny little bit. This is Dusty Blue and Sorbet Gravy. Nothing, Bonsoir Michelle, nothing spectacular. But just, you know, just for the fun. The customer wanted those colors, and I still have it open. So we're going to do the second coat on the drawers. I usually would let them dry a little longer, but we see how we go. Should be fine. This project has been bossed because those it's not great wood. It's not great wood, but the sides here, they are pine wood. And I checked it if it's going to bleed, and if, you know, my cloth was turning like reddish yellowish, just ever so slightly. But I don't like taking any risks when I do my project, so I decided to basically to boss it. I don't want to take any risks. So Instagram, can you see? Just let me know if you can see what I am doing here. So second coat, I'm laying down a coat of the Dusty Blue, and then I'm coming in with the Sorbet Gravy, just a tiny little bit. This is just to lighten up basically the middle of the project, just ever so slightly. Ooh. Yeah. Get my phone out of the way. So there we go. Then, as I said, with blending, there's like different ways, or everybody does it different in some way. I think the only thing we have in common is basically that we all use water to keep the paint moving. So, and some people, they don't even bother doing some blending on the first coat. They just lay down the main color basically, and they start with the blending on the second coat. I like doing like a blend on the first coat, even it looks most of the times terrible because you don't have like a layer basically underneath, and you sometimes with blending go right through to the base color or something like that. But I like to have a rough idea if I'm going to like those colors together. So that's the reason I mostly do a blend on the first coat. So I'm laying down, even though I painted over it now, you know, that's I wanted to see how that looked like. So then I'm going to come in with my best dang brush. I'm going to do that on that drawer a little different than on the side. Yesterday on the side I've used the swirly motion. On the drawers, as they are so small, I am going to use the stippling motion. That was too much. That was far too much. Do you see on the edge there's far too much? I'm just taking it off with my hand. It's me. Sorry. Up on the trouser. Up on the trouser. So, Dusty Blue is still damp. If the paint, you know, depending on room temperature and humidity, if the paint already dried, you may use the mister bottle to keep it moving again. And then I'm just stippling the Sorbet Gravy in here, ever so slightly, to have like a ever so gentle. You can hardly see that, especially now where it's where the light is shining off the paint. So hang on, let's see the regularity on the side there. that. Careful that it doesn't drop down. Grab the next one. It's already dried pretty good because I prefer working with thin layers. So guys, who hasn't got it yet, because you're very quiet, my friends, the more you comment, the more chance you have to win that jar of paint. And you can do that on all channels throughout Europe. So did you get that with my little giveaway we're going to have? Or is it only me who can't see comments? I know it has been strange lately. I was on the Dixie Belle on the chalk paint enthusiast group, and I couldn't see any comments whatsoever. I'm painting here with my mini brush, and also for those tiny trims here, I'm using it. And I'm just using the flat side, basically, you know, I'm using the brush with the thinner side to go down those edges. Always work with little paint. Always work with little paint. Doing first the trim around, and then I'm going laying a full layer over the blend from the first coat, also with the dusty blue. If you feel your brush is getting dry again, you can mist your project. I really like misting my brush. I used to mist my project before also, but for some reason I feel I have more control when I mist my brush and I'm not using that much paint. That works better for me. That works better for me. I can't see any comments. So there you go. Down. That on the first coat, maybe somehow. No, that's in the wood. Cat hairs around. Even they are not hair, I had cat hairs around, which I don't really want to have. I'm going to clean my brush a little. I'm using, you know, the Mustang brush. So, there we go. Tiny little bit of the solid gravy. And stipple it on here, and like that I'm working it into the dusty blue and all the way around, just to blend it in. So, that's it. You're probably not used to those to those colors from me, aren't you? That's why you're so quiet. It is for a customer, guys. I'm not going to change my style. Don't worry. Don't worry. And third one, the outside first. even that is ever so tiny, that also thin, this this wood, whatever, it's not even real wood on here. The only real wood is the pine cone. A pine cone is the pine wood around the side. I'm totally confused. I was doing, guys, I'm doing Christmas projects. Yes, I am doing Christmas projects. On the chalk mineral paint enthusiast page from Dixie Belle, there's like homemade from the heart. And I'm on there Tuesdays making Christmas projects. So this is traumatic for me. You know, I'm more the Grinch than Christmas angel, you know that. But even so, on Tuesday we made Boho inspired Christmas wreaths. Check out the video on Instagram and in the chalk mineral paint enthusiast group. It's up on there. It's not on my page. Change. So and again, clean that brush a little bit. Hi Hase. Die Griffe, wie gesagt, da das für den Kunden ist und die im Prinzip so bleiben soll, die Griffe sind diese und die werde ich dann auch nur farblich anpassen. Das mache ich dann zum Schluss. Ja. Also das ist alles so ein bisschen kosteneffektiv, muss man so sagen. Insofern. Aber die sind ganz süß. Und auch mit ja, kostensparenden Geschichten kann man eigentlich ganz nette Geschichten machen. So, tiny little bit solid gravy. Let's see, maybe you can see like this a little better. I'm just dipping it on here. And around. And it blends in like magic with that brush. Just with stippling it on. All the way around. Just making sure the base is still dry, damp, dry. This is, as I said it before, don't know why that is. The cat has on here. So, finished. Don't need more to do with that. Ja, genau. Deswegen, die sind ganz süß dazu und wenn die dann farblich angepasst sind, ist es auch in Ordnung. So, und die letzte Schublade. Last drawer. See how quickly we get through here. And, oops. Just doing the outside. So, guys, for, I think, hi, Sonia. Thank you for joining. Those are the, by the way, the chalk mineral paints by Dixie Belle. If I'm repeating myself, guys, my apologies, but there might be people watching who don't know the paints yet. They are water-based, they are VOC-free, they have a self-leveling character, meaning during the drying process the brush strokes level themselves out, which is very handy if you're going for a smooth finish. If you want to have a little more textured finish, you can use your hairdryer or a heat gun to dry in between, or you use the terra clay paints, which keep their texture even when drying. But when you're going for a smooth finish, they are perfect. Perfect. So, and prepared the whole thing was this Boss, as I said, which is stain blocking primer. So now clean that brush again first before I continue, because it picks up, you know, some of the paint. Guys, if you reach 30 likes and 100 comments, or 60 comments, sorry, 60 comments, we are going to throw in another jar of paint. This size, color of your choice. You can win in Europe. Not for retailers, just for Dixie Belle customers. I'm giving out. So if you want to participate, you have to comment. You can, you know, the more you comment, the more chance you have, by the way. The more you comment, the more chance you have to win. And you can also win on my YouTube channel. And you can also win on my Instagram account. So on YouTube, you have to also follow the channel to be considered in the draw. And you can comment, if you watch replay, you can comment till midnight German time. It is now almost 9:30 in Frankfurt. 9:30. You see, that's why I'm confused with the time, with the hours. It is 7:30, not 9:30. It is 7:30 over here. So ever so slightly, you can hardly see it. That's what I wanted to have. So now put those to the side. Don't need those anymore. Probably those my dust blues. I'm going to clean the lid later because otherwise it'll stick to the top. So do you have any questions, guys? Put them in the comments also. Put them in the comments also. Okay. Let's see. I'll drop everything. Going to turn that little one. Oops. It's not heavy, but heavy enough. Heavy enough. And I'm going to put the drawers in. Let's see. I don't think they have, I mean, this is a factory finished piece. So that should be so I know the one with the hole is on the bottom because I think there's some sort of cable going through. And all the others are to go. Now you can see the add in there. What's this? Is there a certain order? No, don't think so. I'm not quite sure why this one doesn't slide in any further. This is like plain jigsaw. This is different from the height. Can't really be. Can't really be. Should slide in just easy. There's nothing I can do. Okay. Slight tip from me for you. Nee, Becky, auch das ist nicht gewünscht. Das wird tatsächlich ein zweifarbiges Finish und nicht mehr. Okay. Ich bin mal gespannt, ob die da oben reinpasst. Ansonsten gibt es da nur noch eine Möglichkeit. Sollte natürlich auch vorzugsweise erstmal, ja tatsächlich. Okay. Number your drawers when you take him out. So, look at me. Dankeschön, Vera. So, guys, are you painting at the moment or? Ich sage das jedes Mal. Nummeriere sie und dann ist dann doch wieder alles durcheinander. So, I'm saying that every time. So do as I say, not as I do. I keep forgetting that. So I'm just going to take a little bit of paint off. This is just a baby wipe. So I'm not, bothered having the paint on my hands and things like that. So don't put it on your clothes because you won't get it out. You can paint textiles and drop cloths and everything and cushions with it. So that works. That works. So now I want to do a little bit of dry brushing. And I'm going to use the let's see, let's get water. Just going to get a little plate. I don't have a plate. Hang on. Here. I'm going to do a little bit of dry brushing. Get this just in case I want to take the drawers out. See if it works. Yeah. For taking out the drawers, I just keep like a screw on that string to have a chance to take the drawers out. So dry brushing basically means that you have hardly any paint on your brush. And this is, gonna be a little bit aged, but not too much. So that's what we're gonna do. I like using the premium chip brush. It's got synthetic bristles. It's thicker than a normal chip brush. And this one is already used, so but it's a problem. If you want to have it like more regular and smoother, you probably should use a new one. But so, and then you just put like a tiny little bit of paint on here. I've got like a, just like a plate here, so I'm brushing most of the paint off so that the brush looks like this. And then I'm just gonna go, especially around the edges here, where I want to have just ever so gently. And I'm brushing all along where I want to have it. So she doesn't want to have it too dark, so I especially like to do it on the edges where there would be like a natural aging. Grab a little more paint for all the blending and things like that. This is what was in the lid from shaking up the jar. Now I can see. Can you see? This is yeah. Now you can see. This is basically sawmill gravy. It's not completely white. It's a little bit grayish. Oh, hi, Betty. Oh, you're so sweet, Betty. Betty, I'm having a draw for Europe only, but that might be interesting for some people. Legs. You can layer that. I like to also with this technique go bit by bit, just to make sure I'm not adding too much in one go. So I'd rather come in again before I have too much on there. And I always start with a very light hand. Just offloading it. Can be a little heavier on the edge here. So for those who joined later, you will have a chance to win a small jar of paint. This size, color of your choice. So put in the color you would like to win in the comments. So let's see. You have to like the video, you have to comment on the video. If you want to join the draw in YouTube, you have to follow the channel also. But you have a chance to win on all three channels, on Instagram, on YouTube, and on Facebook. So get this out a little. It's just a different technique now to the blend in the middle. I'm just aging around the edges a little. Not too much. He doesn't want to have it wild. I'm going to take that out. I'm going to do this edge here. can go whichever direction you want to have till you have the look you basically want to have. But I have hardly any paint on my brush. Let's see if I can pick a little more. I'm keeping the draws in because I want to have, you know, the smudging from the outside onto the draws should be a little uniform, so it's nicer in there. Offload my paint. Dry brush. That out. Ever so gentle. As I said, you can do that layering also. If you want to have more, you're going to come in more. Take it out for now. Come on the other side. Use my hand now. No, I'm not using my other hand. Put this here. What is in my other hand? Grab a little more paint. And it doesn't need to be uniform, obviously. I mean, this is the paint is laying a little heavier in some areas and others not. That's perfectly fine. As natural aging wouldn't be uniform also. In. Go to the next one. Go to the next one. Oh, hello, Nana's Homemade Treasures. Thank you for joining. Where are you from? Let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're from. I'm highly concentrated. Offloading my paint. Loading my paint. Around the edges first. Ever so gentle. I'm not pushing hard. I'm just scraping over the edge. Feather it a little in. Now this is now different to the blending we've done. This is like dry brushing. This is basically layering on top a little. And just to give it like a little age touch. use little paint. I mean, if you want to, I mean, I say use little paint. If you want to have a heavier look, of course you can use more paint than I do. Guys, I'm just, you know, not what I say is you have to do it that way. I'm just showing you how I am achieving the look I want to go for. So if you want to have like heavier, of course you can go use more paint on your brush. So I don't want to cover up too much from the dusty blue, so I'm going for a little less paint. That comes out nicely. Oh, your grandmother's table. So that's very special. Have you anything in mind you want to do with it? So it's the bottom drawer. Come on out. So as I said, this thing is... There we go. There we go. You see the bottom drawer? I'm going to take that out so you can see it a little better. So I'm basically just going around the edges. Up a little more of the last paint on here. And this is just to age the edges just like a little bit. So let's see what we're going to do down for now. From the bottom here. And this dry brushing is not about to give like a smooth perfect look. This is basically, you know, heavier and in some areas and not so heavy in others. Basically to give it like this little aged orangey look. But when you start with a little paint, you absolutely, you know, you can build it up slowly and gently instead of having like too much paint on there straight away and then having to go the other way. But you could also, you know, if you have too much of that, if you for your taste brush too much of that color on, you could also do the same thing with your base color and to tone it down again. So I think that comes out quite nicely. pearl color. Absolutely, yeah. To get a pearl color, you could use like a, like a neutral color underneath, like salmon gravy I'm using here at the moment. Then you can use the pearlescent glaze, so that'll probably look pretty nice. Quite like that. So as I said, if you have for your taste too much of your color brushed on, you just come in, I would just come in with a dusty blue and do the same thing over it. So don't worry, it's only paint. If you don't like it, you can paint over it. That's what they say, and that's what it is. So let's see if the side is not quite dry yet, but it is already 10 to 7 p.m. over here. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that, my friends. Becky, Dankeschön, liebe Becky. Savannah Miss Salmon Gravy und Decoupage. Kein Dusty Blue? Kein Dusty Blue? Keine Lust auf Dusty Blue? My friends, thank you so much for joining me. I'm just going to grab my coffee. For those who tuned in late, firstly, my name is Angela. I'm the owner and creative energy from Elfen und Helden. I'm a light retailer over here in Frankfurt in Germany, and I'm going to do till Christmas on my site every Thursday on my German live and on my English live. The German live is 1 hour before the English live. A draw I'm giving away only for Europe, guys. My apologies to my US friends and worldwide friends, but only to Europe because that's going to be too cost intensive otherwise. A jar of paint, color of their choice from the chalk mineral paints. And what you have to do for that, you have to like this live video. You have to put in a comment. The more you comment, the more chance you have to win. Obviously, the more your comments turn up, the more this program is a chance is to basically pick you. And if we get 30 likes for the video and 60 comments on the video, I'm going to throw in a second jar. So put in already the color of your choice you would like to have. It is open till midnight. So if you guys watching replay, you can comment till midnight, and after that it's closed. I'm going to, or this is like with a program, the winner is going to be drawn and will be announced tomorrow in this video. I'm going to put the name in the video. So you can hop over to my Instagram video and comment on there and like it there. So you have a chance to win on there also. And you can go onto my YouTube channel and do the same thing. So it's basically on all 3 channels you have a chance to win. Yeah, and it's like one in Facebook, one Instagram, one on YouTube. So it's not only one for all 3. So there's like for each channel there's like the chance to win. And for YouTube you only have to follow my channel to get in the draw. So I hope that makes sense. I not confused you totally. I really appreciate you. Guckst du? Hallo, liebe Andrea. Du kannst leider nicht gewinnen. Du bist eine Händlerin von uns. Aber ich vergebe aktuell ein bisschen Farbe, um das mal ein bisschen anzukurbeln hier bei uns. Okay, my friends, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had enjoyed that, and I'm going to see you next week, hopefully, for the same thing. Have a lovely evening and a lovely weekend. If you're in Florida, stay safe. I know there's a storm going through there, I think. De rien, Michelle. Merci beaucoup à tu. Okay, have a lovely evening, have a lovely weekend, and take care. Bye-bye. Ta-da.